dirty with the sin of the last week, you get cleansed, and you put on the linen garment of the high priest, and you're consecrated, and you get the outer garments of the high priest, someone said. Then when you have the sermon, you put on the whole armor of God to go out into the world to win it for the kingdom. So anyway, that's the question. Now go ahead.
So, and this is just a housekeeping thing. You have just recapitulated. You have just given us back the same initiations that we gave to you. So
In the order of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Now I transform these into the new 4, 1, 5, 2, 6, 3, 7.
Okay.
Because we're learning to what is our task? To translate people from darkness into light, isn't it? This is the translation. This is a retuning translation thing. Okay, and I do 3 things. I respond to each person, if so desired, sum it all up, and then I do my 10 words. Because we're writing our solo in the form of 10 words plus 70 words plus 153 words.
Okay.
To the total.
Okay.
So, my lyrical response in general, we will learn more about my heart by doing it, just as we learn the liturgy by doing it, and we learn music by singing. Thus, we have a lyric. However, the order will be that I will present ERH's rhyming quote and the lectionary historical in the first week, which I have here later. Okay, and then I did a haiku. This is Rose Darkussy claimed that we've gone through 3 big sequences. Credo ut intelligam, which means Augustine, I believe, in order to understand. And Cartesian cogito ergo sum, I think therefore I am. And Rose Darkussy had a phrase, respondio et si mutabor, which means I will respond though I will be changed, which is very significant. You see, everybody is initiating to us, Elder Rorta. We have to respond though we will be changed. You see. Now specifically, the 3 reasons: help myself, help the other guy, help us all. Day 4 is not asking himself a question. See, I'm retuning from 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to 4, 1, 5, 2, 6, 3, 7, 8. That's a circle of fists kind of a thing. So for 4, I didn't ask myself a question. Day 1 said, tell us how the stories helped out. I really like this story, let the word take me. I'm not going to go through the whole thing.
Okay.
Which is a story of transition to being able to speak.
And again, you are responding to the initiations.
The initiation from day 1.
Okay.
And on day 1 had 2 questions. And how did the covenant renewal worship help? And this is a very good question. Jordan says we're doing revelation during covenant renewal worship, etc. Then to Hannah, day 5, people are singing times because they sing. Our vocal cords, make all of the instruments. Oliver Sacks had this tremendous story about a man with an organic brain problem, and he was a symphony conductor. He could not see you if you were sitting still. But if you were moving, by the rhythm of your movement, he could identify you. So he mistook his wife for a hat because they were sitting together at a counseling session. And he went to leave, and he couldn't tell us whether she was a hat or not. So he grabbed her head, you see, as if it were a hat. But the point of that is, we turned liabilities into assets. That was a liability, right? But somebody loved him, and Oliver Sacks loved him enough to write up about it. And then it had some kind of impact on me that we are, in motion, poetry in motion kind of thing. And we are made by time, because time is made by a vow. Marriage is a vow. We are all made by some kind of getting together of man and woman. Day 2 question was answered above. The next 1,000 years, we've kind of gone through that with the covenant renewal covenant sequence. Then we got from day 3, the logical precedes the chronological is really kind of neat. Because time is not, Rose Darkussy says, time is not the past and the present create the future. No. He says that's a heresy, actually. He says that the present is created by the future, God drawing us to his eschatological end, and the past. And then logical precedes the chronological is the story of Hannah's going to the Chicago Symphony. She has to get there by Friday night. when it starts, so she better leave. She better be rested, so she wants to get to Chicago on Thursday. Then she has to leave Pella on Wednesday and be packed up on Tuesday night. So that's the logical, going backwards. And forwards is, she packs up on Tuesday night, leaves on Wednesday, gets there on Thursday, goes to the symphony.
Who's been dinner? I don't
7.
know. He's making this up.
Anna is speaking. What are you saying, Anna?
Oh, she asked if the symphony was any good.
Oh, yeah. Joseph, I say stick with us. It's a long haul. We love you. Mean you good. And that is the big heresy, you know, of all. Is that Satan said, God doesn't have good intentions for you guys. And
It's a good point.
yeah, so it's important. It's very good. Okay, day 8. What was your question? Let's see.
Skip over a lot.
Let's see here. The day 8's question was,
Tell us, are you saying it's time for a new calendar?
time for a new calendar, and I'm
And
saying
have we
Reverend
been
men
wrong?
have done good things in the past, but Rosenthal Hussey says that revolutions of since Gregory the Seventh in the year 1000 have gone backwards through the Bible,